We need a drink. This is a celebration.
It is.
The video kicked off. That wasn't supposed to happen.
If any of you guys watch this video...
Oh, yeah. This is terrible. This is so good. I'm drinking the whole thing.
We want to thank you for taking the time to watch our videos. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We're not experts, too.
No,
we're reading some of the comments.
Yeah, we're reading some of the comments.
The Roger Blau is not abandoned.
It's not abandoned.
We know that. It's in long-term layup. We saw the comment about the pumps. That's why the power is still on, which makes sense.
Yep.
So just bear with us.
We're still learning.
Not gonna be perfect.
We're still learning, and seriously, if you guys know anything more, put it down in the comments because we're gonna read them. We want to be told, like we want to be informed of what's true and what's not.
We're blown away that anybody watched this. I mean, even
this wasn't supposed to happen.
Even the 800 people that watched the last of us just sitting here bullshitting.
We're sitting here drinking beer, just talking about lake freighters. But seriously, hey, thank you.
You guys are awesome. And probably get 50 people watch this, and that's awesome itself. Every single one of you guys are awesome.
Yeah, this is amazing.
With that being said,
let's talk about winter layup. Because it's time. When is the actual day winter layup?
So the Soo Locks close on January 15th.
2 days then. Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday. Yeah, it'll be this Wednesday. So
and then I believe March 25th they open back up again. I actually saw something about the Welland Canal. It is. I don't know if it's closed already. I didn't get that prepare for this, but they're putting new doors on the lock.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's pretty neat.
All right.
Pardon my French. I think we're both a little tinged.
Yeah, it's about that time of season, so just kind of bear with us. We're really sorry, but I didn't know that was like the main reason for winter layup is just because the Soo Locks close, which is what people say. I know that's not the main, like that's not the only reason, but
there's ice too, of course.
Just because there's ice,
and a lot of boats. I mean, starting in at least this year, it seemed like starting December. Some boats went up, like a couple of interlakes, thousands footers, I believe, went up before Christmas.
Oh, really? Like I think in the layup?
Christmas Eve. Masabi Minor, Paul Archigurtha. They were the first out of the fleet that went up. And then the Pathfinder and the Dorothy Ann tug barge combination. They were supposed to be in Cleveland, and I was looking forward to that because the Pathfinder is a AAA class freighter that's been converted to a tug.
Yep.
But they moved to Erie. But we might go see it.
Oh yeah, I think we might. I think we do.
Because we're looking at the radar before we film this, and the K Barker's going to Erie, and it's not going to make it back up to the Soo Locks before that. So it means I'm at least I think because they were coming from Zug Island, which is in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
They took coal from Sandusky up there, if I remember correctly, or they went from Toledo up there. They went from one Ohio city up to Detroit. But that'd be awesome to go see it.
Oh yeah,
I mean that's not far. That's not far from Conneaut, from which we went to a couple weeks ago. But maybe that. There's a couple other ones up there. I think there might be 1,000 footer or two up there. Actually, let me look.
Hey, look at this. He's got notes.
I do. And
we're going big shot.
I do not have any of Erie, but we're planning on going to Toledo. That's
absolutely
be our next. Hopefully,
we got to go to Toledo because that's pretty much the entirety of
Great Lakes Fleet.
Great Lakes Fleet.
Two of their ships that are not there that they use this year. Only 2 of them are not going to Toledo, and all the important ones, the water cab-overs.
Oh yeah, those are those most important ones.
They're going to Toledo. So we got the John G. Munson, which is already there.
I want to say that boat so bad.
That's exciting.
It's either the Munson or the Saginaw was part. Do you know what the Bradley fleet was?
Yeah.
It was basically, I think it was just the company that owned, like, for example, the Carl D. Bradley. I think it was the Munson, because if you look at them, there's even some old pictures of them all in layup. They all look identical.
Oh, yeah.
They look so cool.
And that...
It had been the Munson, I believe.
Yeah.
Was part of the Bradley fleet. I'm trying to remember, because I know the Munson and the Saginaw both look very much alike, but I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Once again, if you know anything about it, put it down. Tell us.
But we got the Munson's already there. It's at the old Interlake dock, which is pretty cool. That's like the company that built the Wilfred Sykes and the Edward Ryerson. They built those two boats, which they're both notable boats.
Oh yeah,
of course the Ryersons. We talked about it. It's been in long-term layup since 2009.
It's such a cool boat. Like I want to go see it. I would love to go see the boat Fast Eddie.
There's a very interesting video that I saw between now and the last time we filmed. The quality is horrible.
Oh yeah, I watched it too.
It goes throughout the entire boat.
Mm-hmm.
It's a private tour of it, and it was awesome. So check that out. I can't remember the name of it, but if you look up is it Edward L. Right?
Yeah, I think it's Edward L.
Just look it up. It'll show up, and you can watch it. It's a really interesting video if you can bear with the horrible quality. I think it was filmed in the 90s, so it's not surprising.
Right, but it's not surprising.
Yeah, so the John G. Mudson's at the old Interlake dock. It's already there. It got there on the 8th of January, so last week for winter layup.
Yeah.
Not sure who's coming next. I know the Arthur M. Anderson is on its way to Gary, Indiana. Then I would imagine it's probably coming to Toledo for layup, but everybody knows that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're watching this video, you have to know what the Anderson is.
Right.
And we got to see it.
We did.
We'll put some videos, pictures in.
Yeah, that was the first, I guess, chase that we did. I don't even know. I think was it like after work?
It was. October 1st, 2024.
Yep.
You and I and our friend Cole, the Go Man, went up and we saw it. It was awesome.
Cool. It was really cool because obviously Burke Lakefront's right there, so it's really hard. Like I couldn't take off my drone. We got DJI drones. It wouldn't let me. He was able to do it. You just have to be smart. Don't be stupid. Don't fly up really high.
And I was well within all the legal parameters.
Yep. We come low and he kind of just went down, got some good pictures of it, came back, and it's awesome.
It was sweet.
It's such a legendary ship.
And we'll get to see it again here soon.
Absolutely, yeah. The plan is we got to get up to Toledo very soon. We got to at least pick the windiest and the snowiest day possible.
Yes, the worst day of the year.
Like the worst day of the year possible to fly up drones. Like we have to go do that. We have to.
At minimum 40-mile-an-hour winds.
40-mile-an-hour gust minimum, like -3-degree real feel. It's got to be. But there's like especially right now with winter layup, Toledo is literally jam-packed with boats that you can go see.
I'm so excited.
Not even just like lake boats, not even just like the Great Lakes Fleet boats. There's other boats that we want to go see, like the American Valor that's sitting there.
That one looks like it's going to be easy to get to.
That one is. You can pretty much walk right up to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be exciting because we're going to have to see that when we're up there.
We have to go see it, especially because there's been rumors about it. There's been lights.
Did we talk about that?
I think a little bit. I think a little bit. And obviously, we're going to say this again. The lights are on.
Yeah.
It's probably to run the pumps because it's freezing. But there's been rumors apparently that they're going to bring it to be. I seen something where they want to bring it out of basically put it back into service as a firefighter training boat.
That'll be interesting.
And apparently that's from a chief in that area. I don't know what exactly from where, but apparently he was talking to somebody and he was like, because it started on Reddit. I think there was a picture of somebody drove by and all the lights were on. There were some lights on. Everybody's like, oh my god, like, the lights are on because apparently the lights have not been on in literally years. It's been docked there for a long time.
Right. Since 2019, actually. It hasn't been that too terribly long. That's what Boat Nerd shows. I think it was moved.
It was moved because it's been in Toledo for a long time, but it was moved to that slip. And apparently that slip it's in was where the Fitzgerald sat in winter layup too.
No kidding.
So that's I don't know. I just read that.
That's really cool.
I just read that somewhere. I was like, shit, that's awesome.
I mean, probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
No, I wouldn't doubt it either. But that's going to be really cool, and we can pretty much get right up to the front. We can definitely get drones there. And the Schoonmaker is a big museum there that we can also walk right up to it, which is going to be great.
Yeah.
Because it's just, we're right there. Let's go see Lake Freighters.
Absolutely.
That's the whole point.
And we'll document it all.
Absolutely.
Hopefully make something interesting for people to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we're going to try and find the best place to launch a drone. Because I don't know how far away the boats are from
I was looking
there.
at Google Maps today, and the Munson should be pretty easy from like American Valor.
Okay.
And we should be able to get off like the main road and not like in a gated area.
Yeah.
To do it.
Okay.
But like as far as getting close, like camera pictures of the Munson, I don't think it's
probably not going to happen. It's going to all be drone. Which is why it's got to be at least 40-mile-an-hour gusts. We got to go up
right, so we can lose it and not get it back.
Oh yeah, no, it's gone. I'm losing mine for sure.
Yeah,
it's got to fly away. But anyway, yeah, that's the plan. That's winter layup in pretty much Toledo, and there's a couple boats like
we got. I mean, there's There's a lot in Toledo this year.
Yeah, there is.
At least it seems like it. Not that I have much experience. I have.
Well, what's a lot? It's like 5 a lot? Because in my eyes, 5 is a lot. 5 boats together, that's a lot.
There's 9.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of, literally jam-packed full of boats.
Yeah, so we got the Great Republic coming too. The entire fleet of water cabovers or front pilot houseboats that Great Lakes currently has in service are going to be in Toledo. So that's the Munson, which we've already talked about, Anderson, and then the Philip R. Clark.
Yeah, that's the Anderson sister.
Okay. Yeah.
Ship. It's that, the Anderson, and the Callaway. I believe those 3 are identical sister ships.
And the Callaway's been on layup since 2023.
Yep.
But yeah, all 3 of those that are currently like active are going to be there together.
That's going to be sweet.
Of course, the American Valor, which I've already stated.
Yep.
Erie Trader, that's a barge.
Yep.
And then the Great Lakes Trader is also going to be there, another barge. And then the American Courage, which is a 1,000-footer.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
So that's
cool. I've never seen a 1,000-footer yet.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I've never seen one because I just can't wait to compare it. Because you see all kinds of pictures of dudes like with the 1,000-footer and a cab over laid up, and you're like, you can literally fit the entire cab over in the middle of the boat.
Yeah. And you could still probably put a lot of cargo.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But it's
like
that's why it's awesome.
If you want to go and see an example of this, go on Google Maps and go to Ashtabula.
Yep. It's got the Cuyahoga and another one.
Yeah. Probably one of the, like the American Courage or American Integrity or something. And speaking of that, the American Integrity is in winter layup in Ashtabula. Same with the Manitowoc. So we'll have to go check those out.
Yep.
I think those are both. Oh no, the Manitowoc is Lower Lakes Towing. I'm not sure about the American Integrity. I think that's the same company that the American Courage is.
I think you're right. I think it's like a white and black paint scheme.
Yes.
Yep.
At the John G. Boland, that's another.
Yep. That's a cool. But yeah, it's going to be great because basically now that you guys actually kind of watched us and we actually got some views on our last video, now we have an excuse for the wives to go out and do something because it'll be worth it in their eyes. It's worth it to us just because it's really cool.
Right.
Like, we didn't expect anything to happen out of it. We just want to go look at lake freighters, and especially because they're scrapping the Cuyahoga and the Roger Blau is there. Roger Blau is gigantic. I'd like to go back there on a day that it's not horribly windy and get more drone footage. Like, all the drone footage that's in the beginning of that video is the only footage that we got.
Yeah.
Because it was a matter of...
It was rough.
It's a matter of, hope this is good, bring it back. Yep. Bring it back. It's not like full. It's not coming back. I thought we were losing them.
Right.
But
I got up
we
there.
Managed.
I got a cool shot.
You did.
I did not risk it. I didn't want to risk it on getting a bunch of video. You did.
I did.
Your footage is really cool.
I'm surprised it turned out as good as it did.
I honestly thought those seagulls. I don't think you put that in the
No,
video.
I didn't. We got attacked by a couple seagulls.
That was hilarious.
That was really funny.
I thought they were gonna take it out, and I've had.
And it's gonna land on the plow.
Yeah. It probably would have.
Probably would have.
Upside down.
Upside down. Well, then we got to go on it to go get it back. Federal prison.
I almost lost mine in a set of wires.
Oh, that was close.
That was
really close.
That's another one. I was videotaping when it happened, so that'd be funny. Maybe we'll throw that into something in the future.
Yeah, we gotta do that again.
But
that's cool. But yeah, basically, I didn't realize how many ships are in layup in Ohio.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Is there any Pontiac that chill out or no?
I don't know.
Okay.
So it's obviously not completely finished yet because there's still boats running.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these, actually, I think out of everything that I've listed, as far as Toledo goes, only the Munson's there and the barges. Ashtabula, I think both of those are there. I think both the boats that I listed for Ashtabula, which is the Manitowoc and American Integrity, are there.
Mm-hmm.
And then in Cleveland, of course, we got the Alpino, which is a popular boat.
That get there last week, I'm pretty sure. It was like a week or two ago.
Yeah,
that's
last
laid
week.
up.
I think the 7th.
Yep, in the same spot that it was last year, because we actually went and checked it out last year.
That was my dunk in the water, so to speak.
Yeah, it was. That was because I've never even really been up that close to a cab over, unlike a museum, anything like that. But yeah, I don't remember whose idea it was to go, but
it was yours.
Was it mine?
Yeah, it was yours.
And you were like, all right, let's go. And then you were like, wow. And now here we are. But it was worth it because it's such a cool old boat. Mm-hmm. Well, you're trying to win tickets to sail on it. They got something going on right now where you can literally buy a ticket get a chance to sail on it, which is
hopefully
amazing.
Hopefully, we get that opportunity.
That would be unbelievable.
It would be awesome, and of course, we try to film it all.
Oh, absolutely! It'd be an experience of a lifetime.
It would be insanely cool.
Because
it'd be awesome.
The thing that worries me about winter layup is the fact that sometimes boats don't come out of winter layup.
Yeah. I mean, that's
especially cab overs.
Well, and if we, our last video, both of those boats, the reason that they are in long-term layup, or in the Cuyahoga's case, it's getting scrapped.
Yep.
Is they caught on fire during winter layup.
Yep. And now winter layup again is a lot of time. It's basically when the Soo Locks close, but it's time of maintenance.
Yeah.
Boats get maintenance because they're running 10 months of the year consistently. They don't stop.
Nope.
And so it's the only downtime where the crews really get to go home. They have a couple, like a little ghost fleet or whatever it's called, a skeleton crew.
Yeah.
Where the couple dudes that sometimes they aren't even part of the crew. They're just people that just chill out and they rotate. But things happen when they
keep things from like breaking.
Mm-hmm.
And then fixed, of course.
But sometimes shit happens.
Right. Yeah.
Like in the Blau's case, it was an oil lamp which they put around the ships. Obviously, the ships are turned off.
The heater. Yeah.
They don't want to run their main engines to power heat into all over the ship, where they just put a couple oil or like plug-in heaters wherever it need be.
Yeah.
In the engine room, which is the Blau's case, and it caught on fire. And they have alert systems.
And I think the issue with that one was there was not a fuel shutoff. Something with not having a fuel shutoff caused it. So I thought it was.
I read into it, a coupler. They kept having issues with it, so they kept taking it in and out, which wore out with some coupling somewhere.
Right.
And I don't know exactly how
it broke. It
physically started.
Yeah.
Like if it was just like a gas leak or something that caught flame and caught on fire. Yeah. I'm assuming that's probably what happened.
That's what I think a general gist of it. But the reason it went so bad is because they didn't have a fuel shutoff. I guess they're supposed to have one. It wasn't like they weren't doing anything illegal, I guess, per se.
Right.
Like they should have had one, might be a better way to put it.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
But it went up quick.
Yeah.
Like, again, pretty much deemed a total loss, which apparently people are saying that
$100 million.
There was over $100 million in damages, which some people don't believe that. I didn't believe that at first, but if you think about it, the fire literally spread through the entire rear end of the ship.
Yep.
And it could have bent. It bent metal.
Supposedly the hull is still intact though.
I believe that. But I guess
I read that somewhere. Of course, take that with a grain of salt because
every single thing that we say, we're not experts on it. We're just chilling.
Yeah.
Pretty much, but we're just chilling out and drinking beer. But yeah, no, the Blau, that sucks.
It does.
That's such a beautiful ship.
It's such a cool boat. Hopefully, maybe if we're lucky, we'll see it again.
I hope so.
I talked about in our past video about the rumor of taking the Callaway's self unloader and putting it on there, which would probably make that $100 million go down as far as like repair damage.
Yeah, probably.
Because I think one of the big things with that is that the entire self unloader is junk now.
Oh, probably. Because I'm pretty sure that's a big part of it that caught on fire. Like with the Cuyahoga, its self unloader caught on fire.
And the Cuyahoga was interesting because the whole the cargo hold caught on fire.
Yeah, I did see that because I don't think it wasn't full. It was empty at the time, but it caught on fire. Like there's images of fire coming out of the cargo holds,
and that's I remember when that happened.
Which I'm assuming it was probably like the belt in the cargo hold that caught on fire and whatever dust, debris, whatever helped it spark up. But but yeah, that was a really bad one. That was a bad fire.
Lasted for hours. Like that was a big
I'm sure. But, people were seeing it all over the place.
Yeah, and I can't really think off the top of my head. Like those are the two big ones because those boats are still around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's many more though that have caught on fire.
Oh, absolutely. We just don't know about it yet.
Right.
Which we will because we're always up at work. We're always reading about everything and on the company clock, of course.
But like a couple other boats, the Wilfred Sykes actually was a little worried. People were a little worried because that one, I think they lost power. Right.
Was this recent?
Yeah.
I remember hearing people were saying like, "What's going on with it?"
They're like right outside of the Soo Locks in the Superior, and then their fleet mate, the Boland, I think, kind of towed them into a bay.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were able to get it fixed enough.
Yeah.
To
yeah, that's right. I think they were working on it for a couple days.
Yeah.
Because everybody was saying, because we're on like Facebook groups of people talking about it. And people are like, any word on the Sykes? Like, what's going on? The crew got it, whatever. But
she's at the she's in like by Green Bay. What is that? I don't know how to say it. It starts with an F. It's not. It's Sturgeon Bay. It's in Sturgeon Bay.
Don't
Wisconsin.
ask me.
I don't remember what the name of the shipyard is, but she's there with the Boland, and I think the Ryerson's there too.
I think so.
So they're all there. Winter layup, and hopefully there's no issue with her getting fixed and getting back out. I wouldn't imagine, because they were able to fix her and get her to Sturgeon Bay without any major issues. That's also where I think the Mesabi Minor and the Pollard Tregurtha are. They're in Sturgeon Bay. We talked about the K Barker. We think, because it's not reported yet, not like a Boatner doesn't have it yet, or what, that K Barker is going to go. It's going to Erie right now, and we're thinking that might be where it's going to lay up.
That'd be nice. I don't know where it's been before.
I don't know either. And the
so I would
cool
assume
thing
that
is,
they usually all stick together, or at least some of them do. But
maybe,
I mean, like the Alpina's just out there. But who else owns? Is there another boat that's also with the Alpina?
Yeah, but it's like a barge.
Is it
the Eagleheart?
Oh yeah, that one that's there. So there's no actual like active steamship, like actual boat that works and moves other than the Alpina.
Yeah, like those are the only two. Actually, I think the
because the Engelhart
Ryerson might also be a steamship, but obviously it's been in layup for a while.
Mm-hmm. I think it is. I think the Ryerson is a steamer. Still is a steamer. Yeah, I believe.
But the Eagleheart, it got all of its stuff removed and turned into a barge. And,
it's still cool though, because it's still there.
And I can't remember because there was the boat that the Eagleheart replaced. It was an old one.
Mm-hmm.
It was an old one. Excuse me.
Was it the Crapo?
I think so.
Was it the Crapo? I think that was like a 1920s boat.
It might have been. I think it was older than that.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
I think it was 1917.
Oh, not that then.
I could be wrong though.
But that'd be cool.
But yeah, the Alpina's in Cleveland. It's really easy to get to.
It is
legally, like it's easy to get to too.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland Aquarium, it's right by it.
It's right across the street, literally from the Cleveland Aquarium.
And there's a restaurant that's right
there.
There
is. It's called Shooters. It's called Shooters on the Water. Just put that in, you'll see it.
Yeah,
it's exactly right. It's exactly right
really
where it's
easy
at.
to get up close. Like you're not gonna get in trouble
nope,
for anything.
You can walk right up to it. And another thing, it's a cool area just because Whiskey Island's right across from there.
Yep.
A
lot of trains that go by.
A lot of trains that go by. There's a big drawbridge. We've talked before. It goes up and down. Train goes by. Old bridge. It's not drawbridge. Sorry, not a. What's the term of that bridge? Just up down. I don't remember. But other than that, there's a cool bascule bridges that they used to run to Whiskey Island that are permanently up. Yep. But it's literally right next to the Alpina as well. You can pretty much go in some of the railroad.
Yeah,
the tracks are still there.
They built like a wooden platform so you can kind of walk out there.
Yeah,
that was cool. We went and checked that out when we went and saw the Alpina last year. Real easy to get to it. A lot of cool stuff around. A lot of good food.
A lot of good food there in the flats. Be careful though.
Yeah, I mean that area is pretty fine, but there are some dangerous areas in the flats. Just be wary, and be
just have a brain.
Use your own discretion. Yeah, have a brain.
Have a brain.
It's easy to not go into the bad areas.
Yep.
But a lot of cool stuff there. We talked a little bit about Sturgeon Bay, the stuff that was there for winter layup.
Yep.
I don't know if there's anything going to be in Detroit.
I have no idea. I don't know anything about that.
I've been just paying attention to the cool boats, the front pipe house stuff, water cab overs. Right. Some of the big 1,000-footers, the interlake stuff is always like front of my mind. I think I saw the Lee.
Oh yeah, where's the Lee Tregurtha going to be at?
It's in Wisconsin. I think that's Fincanterre Shipyards.
Yeah,
which is up near Duluth.
Yep.
On the Wisconsin side of that area. I can't remember what the city's called.
Yep.
It's up there. The Oberstar is going to be up there.
Yep. The James Oberstar.
Honorable James.
Yep. Honorable Cole McClure. But yeah.
And then the Canadian ones are on the Canadian side, except for there's
the Frontenac. The Frontenac is
that's in Sturgeon Bay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not really sure how was that one laid up there.
I saw a picture today, and it's right next to the Sykes.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be a cool picture.
It was, and it had the Boland backing in because it was on the other side. So the Ryerson might not actually be there. I'll have to look into that.
I can't remember where the Ryerson is.
But I know the Frontenac and the Sykes are right beside each other, and then the Boland's on the other side. I saw that picture today. So
yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of places to go. There's just like a couple main, because obviously like Toledo, there's going to be 9 ships there.
Oh yeah.
Cleveland, there's only 1, potentially 2, like you said, but there's probably just going to be the Alpena like normal. There's really no place else in Cleveland to lay up a ship, especially like a 1,000-foot or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean the 1,000-footers will go and they'll use the C&P dock, the iron dock, or the I think it's taconite.
What, in Cleveland? Yeah.
The taconite dock, but they're not gonna like lay up there.
No, they're not gonna lay up there.
I mean, that's like out in the lake. That'd be a pretty rough area.
Yeah, I would think so. But
there's a break wall, but it still gets pretty violent up there.
It can. It can.
I guess there's a couple slips in that area they probably could.
There is, because like sometimes they'll chill out there and like just lay up for like a day or two.
Surrounding the Browns Stadium. I think on both sides too. Well, because you got the Mather. Of course, you can't put a ship there because Mather's there. But like in between the entrance to the Cuyahoga and like where the Mather is, there's some slips there. And you probably could lay stuff up there. I would think.
I would assume so. I don't know. I've never seen it, but
a lot of the sea-going vessels will dock there when it's open. The Salties.
Yeah, they're called the Salties.
They'll do their transfers there, but yeah, I mean, I think that's
pretty much just like the gist of it. Obviously, winter layup is still
March 25th.
March 25th is the last day, and so
that's when the Soo Locks
the true last day. Obviously, ships will kind of like come out over time, however fast or slow they want. But like I'm pretty sure in 2014, March of 2014, I think the Paul Tregurtha was like the last one to come out.
That sounds right.
I'm pretty sure it was, which is the biggest boat on the Great Lakes. It's 1,000.
Yeah, that's right. It's
like 1,000-some footer. Like the Tregurtha, the Mark Barker, they all look like, if you look at them, they almost look identical.
The James Barker.
The James Barker. Sorry.
The Mesabi Minor.
I remember which ones.
Mesabi Minor was made in Lorraine. I think the Paul Tregurtha was. One of them wasn't, but 2 of them were. Like 2 of them are sister ships. You know what? I think it's the James R. Barker and the Mesabi Minor because the Paul R. Tregurtha is the longest.
Yeah.
But anyways, 2 out of the 3 Interlakes 1,000-footers are sister ships built in Lorraine. The other one was built in Wisconsin, I think.
I think you're right.
But
it sucks because they ain't got nothing in Lorraine anymore.
Yeah.
Which
there's not much.
Lorraine was. There were so many classic freighters that were built in Lorraine, and really just, I think one of the biggest ones was just Lorraine. I don't think there was anything in Toledo.
They would actually build, so those 1,000-footers, at least one of them had like a section built in Toledo and then brought to Lorraine.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah.
No, it's nothing. I mean, there's still like we talked about before. We got to go to Lorraine because they do have some traffic. It's not they don't really have to wind very far down the river, but they do have. I think it's a coal dock. It's either coal or taconite. I can't remember.
Well, they have that. I'm not sure if they get deliveries, but the like the Saginaw. We talked about that when the Saginaw went there.
Yep.
That was limestone.
That's right. You've said limestone.
But yeah, now so the dry docks still exist. They're not dry docks anymore for the American shipbuilding. Yeah. But now it's like a rich community. Like they just turn those into small craft docks. It's huge. It's a huge small craft dock, and it's really. I imagine it's really deep because you got.
Oh, probably for sure.
Yeah, but that'd be so cool. And they saved one building and the water tower that was there.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's you can do events in the building now, so that's kind of cool. But I guess it's better than like completely just. I don't even know what they would do, but
I don't know.
Something is better than nothing,
right?
So take what you can get,
right? And then just like the thing, if you're a boat nerd, obviously be safe, but like this is your time. If you want to go out and like see freighters, like if you work all the time, which we do, it's hard to see freighters whenever they come in and out. Right. You've tried it multiple times. We've done it a couple times.
It's the time to do it.
This is the time to do it. Just take a day, preferably when it's a blizzard. Take a good cold day. Go there and just go check them out. But obviously be safe. Like the ones in Toledo, a lot of those lake boats, it's kind of hard to see. Mm-hmm. Like take pictures of.
If you got drones.
If you have drones, that's going to be your way to go. If you got like what we're going to do, go take a drone out. Obviously be safe whenever you're flying a drone, but just go do it. Yeah. Because it'll be worth it.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're going to go do because we have to.
Yeah.
I'll drink to that.
I think that's a great way to end this video off,
I think you're right.
It's a pretty good video. We had a cameo in this.
We did have a cameo in this.
Actually, I don't know if he was really in the video.
Probably not.
We caught the audio.